chat. Welcome chat to the stream. Chat, welcome to the stream. Today is day 30 of trading on Top Step. At the moment, I have two 50k funded accounts. One is up 100 for the day. The other one is up, we're both up 800 and a bit for today. But as you can see, we are in a trade at the moment. Frankfurt session just opened up. The 1 hour candle just closed. So what are we looking at? Just so we can sort of have a squeeze at what's going on. Ignore all of this, a lot of messiness going on. But I've taken two trades today. Let's just hide everything. Okay, make things a bit easier. Obviously, we've hit this sort of range. Everything's bullish on the 4 hour, I believe. Yep, everything's bullish, which is great. What happened recently? Okay, we've made a new high, break of structure, new high. We've come and tested this internal protected low on the 4 hour, and this price has now swept that weak high. So this high, this leg here, this high, it came down. It didn't break through here, which means price is most likely going to come to this weak high, which we did. We've swept it, and now we've respected it in a sense. Now, obviously, in the 4 hour, price is still bullish, so it is more probable that it is bullish. However, as we look on the lower time frame, on the 1 hour, we can see price swept these sort of highs here, and then there was a rejection off of that. Now, the trade I'm taking now, as you zoom in a bit closer, see we've had a respect of this 15-minute high rejection. It didn't make a change of character, to be honest, which means it is still technically more bullish. Okay, so the higher probability trade in this situation is a bullish continuation, yes. However, if I'm looking for a small trade during the Asia session, I can see here, as you can see, there's an internal on this 3 minute. Price came down, there was a pullback, there's an internal break of structure, came down, made a 3 minute internal low. Let me zoom in a bit more. 3 minute internal break, there's a protected high, internal protected low. And I am looking to take a short off this internal protected high, at least just to this swing low. Okay, that's the goal. I've taken one trade today. Let's have a look. Okay, see, we've got the internal break, internal protected high, internal protected low. We've got the inducement here, which is great. Trapped some people there, swept it. Price has come and taken those people out, hopefully stopped them out. And then I took one trade here after rejection on this candle. I shorted, took profit early for a 1.27 risk to reward. And now I'm currently in another trade here, a short. Shortly after, I believe it was somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken, around here. And yes, I've been holding this one for a hot minute. I should have probably taken profit around here just for that quick 1.09 risk to reward. As you can see there, I maybe should have, considering everything is on the higher time frame, everything's bullish perhaps, but yeah, I am sort of following this bias at the moment that the 3 minute made this internal break. It did respect this point of interest here, actually, this supply point of interest. So maybe I am in the wrong, maybe it is going to make its bullish continuation now. Frankfurt just opened, so we'll see how that fares out, but based off general market consensus, Asia session opened up here, came down, and it's had a reversal as we lead into the Frankfurt Open. So look, to be honest, I could have closed it a bit earlier, as it was down here for about $1,000 profit for the day. I'm already up 800, but I am sort of holding out on this trade here. I think it still might be quite viable. I am concerned though, the only concern that I have is that if price sweeps this high, which is where my stop loss is, and then continues downwards. So that is a bit of a concern that I have. Only one I can really think of right now. And yeah, that is a valid perspective. And yeah, let's have a look at how things go. with this sort of setup. Now, obviously, as you can see, price has sort of struggled to figure out where it wants to go for a solid. How long have I been in this trade? At the moment, it's been 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours. I've been into this trade. So I'll be transparent with you. There were some small take profits and small re-entries, as you can see here. I've taken a lot of small take profits, and then I re-entered at better positions to sort of just round out my trading. However, yeah, we shall see how it goes. Honestly, I'm not really fond of the London sweep. Sometimes London just sweeps an internal protected or a protected zone and then goes the other way, the London reversal. So if that happens, I'll be quite annoyed. It most likely will sweep this internal protected high before going down if it wants to go down. But if we look at the external factors, like look, you know, we have respected this internal protected high, and we did respect this internal protected low. So it didn't create a shock or change of character, so it didn't go through, which, you know, does support the long bias. However, I'm just going to maintain this short position here as we sort of go through. Okay, chat, so that's what it is. That's what we're sitting at. I'm going to let this one play and vibe out. You guys can just watch it as it does its magic. Play some music for y'all, and yeah, that's what it is. Let's do this one. Here we go. Hopefully can hear a little bit of something from this one. Oh, a bit loud from my end, but you guys can't even hear it. Let's just jack that up. Okay, guys, Night City Lo-Fi is all we're listening to for today. Enjoy the vibes. We're gonna watch this play out. Might even stop me out here soon. Maybe I should even consider closing early just to lock in a $200 profit. Worst case scenario, if it closes me out, I think I'll just be down $200 for the day, and then I might lock out for a night session. We do have some news on tonight, so it does introduce some volatility, which is great. I believe got call retail sales tonight. Okay, so we'll vibe out to it in. But yeah, we'll see how this fares out. I would really hate for it to sweep it and go down. I'll be quite annoyed, but yep, that is sort of the trade that we're looking at. Yeah, this is a 2.27 risk reward trade. Could be better, could be worse. We'll see how it fares out. I took this trade, took profit on this trade a bit earlier because I was a bit nervous, not gonna lie. As you can see here, took it there, which is a good spot to take it, but oh well. So yeah, this is ooh, it is coming up a bit early. A lot of people in longs at the moment. See, there's a bit of a glitch on the till. It says positive 100%. That's weird, and 0% negative. Okay, I don't know if it's a glitch or what, but yeah, we shall see how it goes. If I could scale in any more, I would love to, but at the moment I am connected to the other account. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't close me out here. I would ideally like it to just sort of, you know what? Man, I don't know. I don't want to increase my risk too much. See, that's a bit icky. It's a bit icky. I don't know, because if I increase it to the internal protected high, I pretty much have to extend it out to cover 8 pips outside, 8 points outside of it, which is my usual parameters for my trading plan. At the moment, it's still a pro trend continuation on the lower time frame. However, we are at a 15-minute internal protected low. I mean, it didn't reject off of it, so I don't know. I'm sticking with the lower time frame pro trend continuation. We'll vibe out with this one for a bit. shall see how this fares out. Let's see what's going on the tick. It is bullish. When are you gonna pull back, buddy? Close to my stop loss, man. Shit. Damn. I think I might get wicked out here. How many people are longing right now? Okay, so we've sort of swept it. Alright, whatever. I'll just have to expand it a bit. Ugh. Not the greatest. But points outside of the internal protected high. I'd hate to see price sweep that and come down. That'd be quite annoying. Let's see, there's about 1.5 minutes on the 15-minute candle. A lot of bullish wicks, as you can see. That is a sign of bullish movement. Respect of that internal protected low, yeah, that 15-minute, as you can see. Okay, 15-minute candle has closed. Still on 15 minutes on the on that one there, on that 30-minute candle. So I'm just gonna grab a snack. I'll be back, chatty waddies. 1 second. Let's see if the camera follows me. I'm curious. If it follows me, if so, how far does it follow me? Does it show the goods? Oh. Yep. Right, you don't have to follow me that far. Bro, chill. Right, look at this whole bunch of privates. This. Are we back, chat? You don't follow me anymore. Well, let's go. Damn, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. What should be done here, chat? This was my original stop loss area. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's wiping stop orders. He's gonna wipe me. They're gonna wipe me. Really? Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Give it a couple more points. I usually 8 points. That is a lot. Yeah, a lot. Not a good sign. Oh my god. 8 points. That's 8 points. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Apparently 68% of traders are in long for ES. Oh man. Maybe we should have stopped out earlier. Holy moly. Yeah. Not good. Not good, chat. Uh-oh. Not good. Let's see it. Actually, you know what? This is an interesting point. We'll respect this internal protected high, because you know what we've got? Very good point. 3 minute and the 5 minute has built a double top with a inducement in the middle. Now, usually I use it for counter trend, so it's not really the greatest for pro trend, but this could be a deeper mitigation for a pro trend continuation, but it's at a not really a strong 15-minute location. Do you know what I mean? This is only really a 3 minute, yeah, 3 minute sort of setup, but it's hard to say, you know. 8 points out of the protected high, which is where I usually go. 1 minute, okay, 1 second. So 3 minute candle just closed. What's it saying on the 5 minute? Oh, it just started up. That's a good wick on the 5 minute. I like that. Hopefully that's a bearish sign. 15 minutes, still 8 minutes. Damn. 2 minutes until the 5-minute candle closes. A lot of volatility kicking in. Bit of volume. As you can see, oh, that's a bullish sign. We want bearish signs. Okay. As you can see, entering a trade off of this kind of point isn't ideal. If I was to take a trade, a high probability trade, I wouldn't be taking in the middle here. So it was a bit of a kind of shitty entry point around here that I entered, so yeah, something to keep in mind. I mean, this is a bearish sign. Hopefully this keeps up. Swap that internal protected high. We just want to look for a lower time frame change of character, which is going to be hard to make because there was no sort of, I guess, this sort of internal protected low on the 100 tick. This bad boy to come down, at least break this, you feel me? Oh, a lot of volatility. Let's see. Do a jump up there. Are we going further higher? Oh, we're coming down. We want to see it to break this internal protected low here, just on the 100 tick. Oh, 1 minute. That'll be a good bearish signal. Man, I wonder if I should have closed out earlier and taken a short up here after confirmation. Yeah, that probably would have been better. Cut it early, and then if it does come up, wait for confirmation to take it. What would the 3 scenarios be like me? I guess one, if I cut it early, so let's say I was at this point in here and it was going against my way, I could cut it early and then it can go the other way. Take a small loss, but still up for the day, still positive, which is still good, I guess. If I held it and increased my stop loss like this, pretty risky. I don't lock in any losses, but then I also, if it takes me out, then I've secured a double loss, like doubled my initial risk size. If I closed early and waited for a change of character, it would have been maybe higher probability because I would have saved risk. Saved the risk, yep. I guess all in all, the better statistical play was to just cut the trade early because that was minimizing my losses. Yep. If it went the other way, you know, I guess if it went the other way, then I'm still up for the day and I took a small loss. If it comes up this way, I increase my risk, and then goes the other way, that's pretty shit. I would have just waited. Yeah, I think, yeah, in future I will have to cut it early and then re-enter. It's probably always the best move most of the times. What is happening? I believe I've seen this before. Frankfurt will come to the protected high, and then London will take it to the opposite POI. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen this before, and I'll give you an example. Check this out. Frankfurt in this red, as it opens, which opened up 35 minutes ago, went in one direction, get to that protected structure, went the other direction for London, and then London continued that original direction Frankfurt went. So potentially after go to here, this internal protected low here. Oh man, there's a negative risk reward. It's pretty bad. Oh well. So maybe Frankfurt is going. Where do you open up? Here for. Nope. Oh my days. Where's 4 o'clock? Yeah, here 4 o'clock. Oh, 4 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Sweeps a protected structure. Oh nice, finally has sort of broken down. And then London will go down that way. And then sweeps that, and then London will continue that same direction. Okay, I mean this is bullish. I mean sorry, this is bearish. Oh no, I actually got respected. Hold on, we'll see. We'll see if it respects or pushes through. Okay, this should be, I mean, well, I don't want to say should, but most likely we'll come back to this area and then continue down. Just now that it's swept that internal protected low. I don't want to see it continuing up. It should be coming down. Okay, shouldn't technically, hopefully, it shouldn't technically go higher. Oh my days. This is a change of character. Chalk there. Should be coming down from no higher than here. Ideally. Yeah, nice. Nice. So we've returned back. Bit of a stressful move. Okay, finally. We'll get some movement here, guys. Finally in the green a bit. I'm not going to de-risk, but I am going to bring my stop loss down. Ah, man. I'll keep it open there because technically it was up. Yep. Question is, chat, will the now look at what I'm doing. So that internal breaker character with a chalk, change of character, happen on the 100 tick. Will it happen on the 1 minute is the question. Add that internal break there. You feel me? She really is internal protected low. Let's stop playing. You know what? I'm actually going to journal this trade here. That one is very important. I could learn. The learning was when price is becoming invalidated, price is moving closer to our SL with confirmed lower time frame chart. Exit trade earlier and wait for a better entry with confirmation. This will allow money to be saved, risk to be saved, and this will allow risk to be saved and lower this will allow risk to be saved and provide a better entry and better entry trade. Okay, that's better. Okay, price has entered into that internal protected low. I'm actually going to de-risk a bit. There we go. I've taken $200 off the table. Or such, or so. Trailing my stop loss, I want to target this sort of internal protected low here, or even potentially further as it goes. There you go, another chock. On the 1 minute internal move now. And as we continue, okay, sort of respected it. Let's see how this 1 minute closes. Okay, the 3 minutes. See how the 3 minute reacts. See if it respects or closes below. I am going to move to break even. Still hoping for this to continue downwards, but we'll see how the 3 minute closes. 2 minutes left. See how the 1 minute closes. Oh, obviously respected it. See how much this 3 minute candle wants to come back up. Did respect that. You know, this might be that move into that London session. Actually, it is London now. London moved towards that, and I did say it might come to that internal protected low before continuing the initial Frankfurt trend. So we'll see. I do feel like it's going to reverse upwards, so we should probably close out. But if it doesn't, we'll see how far low it comes down. Yep, not a problem. It most likely is gonna, it respected that. Oh. I'm gonna classify that as a small win. Yeah, could have definitely taken out a lot more, but know what we have a better potential entry if we wanted to continue this short. At least we know now that this might be a really good point of interest there. So as you can see, where is it? This is that sort of internal protected low before Frankfurt opened. Frankfurt opened here, came, swept that, and then London has, as Frankfurt has come back, London looks like it's going to go the opposite direction potentially. So I'm not going to enter here. If it comes up, I'm going to be really tight about this one. If it comes up, might short it again, but man, that was a long trade, guys. Look at that. It was a very long trade. We were in almost negative 1.6, you know, on that trade, but we profited 200, which is pretty bad. Honestly, we could have taken profit earlier here. As you can see, this is a 4 hour, like 3-4 hour trade. What's that? 4 hour trade. A lot of room for improvement on that one. Okay, so we shall leave it for now. But yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Continues to go down. We'll see if it respects this internal. If it respects it, I might even consider longing it, because like what we said, you know what, I'm longing this. I'm going to keep a very tight stop loss there. Maybe just add in a bit more. I'd be asking why. Well, like I said in my bias, that London likes to sort of sweep something and go the other way. Well, could be wrong here. Risking 502.50 on this trade. $23 seconds, respecting it on the 1 minute. Volatility spiking in. 3 minutes is showing a very bearish candle. What's the 5 minutes saying though? Yes, big bearish wick into the further push down potentially. Why don't I just stretch this out just a tad? Only in order to just cover a little bit of this protected low, internal protected low here. Here we go. Because we're playing a very small game. What's the space there? I don't like the sound of this. I should have risked differently. I risked way too much. 20 micros is a bit much. I think that was a bad move. Yeah, I think I jumped in pretty early there. We'll see how this fares out anyways. You know. What's the tilt saying? It's pretty 50-50. Still glitched at the moment. Looks like a lot of us is 100% positive, which that doesn't make sense. Looks like it is sort of making that double bottom here. I'm going to move this line to sort of draw out the inducement. This is sort of a deeper mitigation here. A lot of inducement, swept that. It could potentially come a bit lower before going up, but let's have a look at what the higher time frame is saying. 3 minutes is rejecting off this sort of spot multiple times. It's 5 minutes saying, okay, 5 minute candle closed. Looking like a doji here on the bottom. What about the 15 minute? Ooh, massive indecision here. Big wig up, big wig down. Look at that. But overall, the trend is bullish. If I drew a trend line here, bullish. Remember, as I was doing my analysis earlier, I sort of realized, you know, actually everything is kind of bullish. It did respect this 15 minute internal protected low. You know, yes, there has been a few touches here, but overall, technically this trend from this to here is bullish. And even here, if I drew a line breaker structure, internal protected low, internal protected high, or protected high here, protected low here, everything is bullish. The question is which point or where do you want to take that bullish entry from, the long from. So yeah, we shall see. It looks like it is sort of deciding where it closes out here. If it closes here, I am done for the day. 400 bucks up is good. I don't want to even bother giving myself the opportunity to trade tonight at the retail, the red flag news. It's pretty hectic there, so not even gonna bother. bit of indecision still. Let's see what the 5 minutes is saying. Yeah, still bearish. Bearish momentum. I'm curious to see if London's strength will hold it. Let's see. Let's just recap. Frankfurt opened. Frankfurt opened here, swept that, and then proceeded to head down. Okay. And recap what my ideology is. Now, obviously, this doesn't play all the time, but Frankfurt opened, swept down, and reversed for London's session. So we've come down and made that move, which has been and we're out. Okay, well, I am pretty happy with the 450. Look, I could have sat at 1,000, but look, I'm not even gonna think about it. I think that was a good. It was a pretty okay trade. Try to catch a reversal there, but I guess no good. Ultimately, yeah. Look, if I could have maybe not tightened my stop loss there on this last trade here, which stopped me out, might have been able to stay alive in this short for longer. Actually, yeah, would have, and would be pretty high up. But look, it's a good trade. I mean, this one here could have improved. I've jotted notes. To take a deep breath. Yeah, that's fine. Look, we're up for today. Up 450. Could have been up 1,000, but tis what tis. It's not too bad. This one's up. Yeah, okay. Balance is 3.12. That's all right. This one's up 500. So this will be the second, I believe. First day above 200 bucks, which is good. And then this will be the third. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's pretty good. I'll be eligible for payout after another 2 more green days, which is good. So I'm going to clear this out and I'm going to lock myself out for today. I don't even want to bother tonight. And that's it, chat. Awesome. Well, thank you. I didn't record this one either. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.